What the hell is he talking about? Thanks for coming in. Thumbs up, double tap the screen for me. It rained. It rained us out on the tennis court. And then now it's thundering again. What a sad Sunday. Excuse me. Thank you for watching. Thanks for being in here. What is he looking at? Harmonizing health, nurturing a balanced mind and body. That's a channel name right there. Hello, good morning. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. How are you? Hope you're doing well. If you guys haven't already, it says it's what, 12 people? I don't know. YouTube is weird. But no thumbs up. Could you double tap the screen? Thumbs up the video? Double tap the screen or press and hold the screen. Or if you're like on a computer, like laptop, you can scroll up and you can thumbs up that way. But only do one of those. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I was playing tennis and got rained out. And then it's kind of periodically thundering and all that. It was lightning, but the lightning stopped. But what is kind of aggravating is the energy was off from the beginning. And I think the energy was off because of what happened, what transpired yesterday. So the energy is off today. My energy is not, but I can definitely tell that my hitting partner, his energy was off. And I don't know. See, that's why, at the end of the day, I was like, I'm kind of like inadvertently, I can hear, this coach, talking to these players here. And he was saying how, and they're playing softball or whatever, baseball, softball. He's like, there's no team, there's no I in team, and you guys are, you play as one, you win as one, and it's like it's a team effort. And with tennis, and I must say for tennis, and I play more singles than doubles. It's me out there. It's no one else. So I have to be my cheerleader. I have to be everything, and I have to be consistent out there when I compete. But and it's not me trying to act like, oh my gosh, I'm isolated. It's an ass. I'm an ass. But no, I'm just saying tennis is like more of a singular sport. I until you get to the whole say if you're playing for the Fed Cup, you have a plethora of people, a plethora of teams, and you do work as one. Or the Olympics, the Olympics, all the USA players, our country represents our country as a whole. Like so, in regard, it is you can look at it like that and stuff, but just like everyday like matches and tournaments and stuff, usually it's just me. Now I say all that to say this. It's like so Bro, I don't need you. I don't need you. Hey, Mary Brand, how you doing? Could you double tap the screen? Could you guys double tap the screen? I know it's people coming in and out, but could you double tap the screen? Or press and hold the screen, or scroll up and give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up on all of your devices. I appreciate it. See, it's lightning. They should not be out there. Somebody, look, Lord forbid somebody gets struck by lightning, but Jesus, I don't know. I do not play about this damn lightning. It stopped raining, but it's lightning. I don't know if y'all can see. Thank you for the thumbs up. Cloudy. It'll pass. I mean, 1 o'clock it'll be sunny as hell probably. But anyway, yeah, I'm like, I don't need you. You know, I taught myself how to play tennis. I read books. I started with a lotion bottle. Honest to God, started playing tennis with a lotion bottle. Um, and I'm not about like I just and that's probably you know what. And here's the deal: people get like, oh my gosh, you're just gonna be a lonely old man with cats. That'll be just fine. That'll be just fine. I mean, as I get older, I'm 38. Lord willing, November 30th, I'll be 39. As I proceed to get older, I see how fucked up some people are. It is not the world, it's the people that reside in the fucking world. And I'm telling you, when I'm telling you, I am so over that. I'm so over that. I'm so over like, let me, oh, I'm gonna be nice, right? Let me be nice. Let me, be cool, be this. But why do I gotta always take the high road? Why do I have to do that? Hello again, Andrea. Thank you for coming in. Like, why do I have to take the high road? Because it gets old. It definitely gets old, you know? Definitely. So I'm not angry, not frustrated, nobody. It's a new day. But I do think that when I showed my ass yesterday, which sometimes needs to be shown, when I went off, yes, cursed and got ghetto, I think that puts fear in some white people. I really do. I really do think that causes some of them to be like, oh my gosh, because like I said, his energy was off. Like, yeah, it rained and stuff, whatever, but it's Florida. It rains just about here. Really, the summer showers and stuff is every damn day, and you know damn well you wait 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, it'll probably subside. The sun will kind of come out a little bit. We got the rollers out there. We can dry it off. But you just couldn't wait to. You just had to hurry off. You couldn't wait to leave. And in my mind, I'm just like, okay, that's interesting. And even the play, like playing, I did do some videos and stuff. Whatever. I'll probably put like some segments together. But even the playing, I noticed like it's definitely a change. It's definitely a change. Hey, Dwayno, thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. Happy Sunday to you, Dwayno. I'm just out here at the tennis court. Well, I'm out here at the park. I'm sitting down now. It was raining, and it was actually so we did get rained out, and then it stopped. The courts are wet still, but it's Florida, so potentially it will dry if it doesn't rain again. But it is lightning a little bit, and I'm just trying to like make sure it's not because I'm not gonna go just yet. I'm trying to see it's lightning again. I'm just trying to make sure before I do get I guess get more active, get back out that I'll be safe. But yeah, I just feel like it was energy was off with the guy that I played with, like hit with my hitting partner. Um, and all because of what happened yesterday. Because if you, I don't know, I'll touch on it a little bit. I mean, I know it's people out here and stuff or whatever, but pretty much yesterday it had rained early in the morning. We get to the court. Well, I get to the court first. I automatically start to like drive this court off. Was out there for 30 minutes doing it. Then other guys showed up, including my hitting partner. And what ended up happening was this random guy just walks up and is like, "You're doing it wrong," like I'm drawing the court wrong. Proceeds to snatch the freaking roller, the squeegee, out of my hand, and like tries to show me how to do what I know. Like try to show me how to do this, which I know how to do this. And I thought to myself like, okay, maybe the guy that I'm hitting against, um, him, Ashton Kutcher, like everybody is in on some type of joke, and this isn't real, because who would do that in today's time, like today's world? Who would do that? Literally snatched it, and then I snatched it back. And then so I was like, and I said it loud and fucking proud. I'm like, it will behoove you to mind your fucking business. And I was like, get the fuck away. Get away. And kept coming into my space. And I'm telling you, I'm the last person to want to start any type of altercations. Y'all, I don't want any smoke. And the reason being because I do not smoke. And when smoke arrives in my fucking space, I go fucking ballistic. Let me tell you, if it ain't smoke, if it ain't the smoke that's at the casino, secondhand smoke, because I don't smoke, I never smoked a day in my life. If it ain't the casino smoke, I don't want the damn smoke. Now I go to the casino sometimes and stuff, and obviously, some of them are smoking, and so you might have some smoke in your face or whatever. But if it ain't that, or let me say this, or the smoke in a surgery case, if it ain't smoke in a surgery case, I'm telling you, I do not want this. I don't. I'm not conditioned for it. Let me put it like that. I'm not conditioned for ignorance. And there are some ignorant people that feel like they can just do and say whatever they want to do. And some of them just happen to be white. And my deal is I'm not doing it. So this is the situation. Now, how this pertains, because not just me cursing him out, not my tennis partner, I cursed out this random guy, right? He kept coming, and it was like he was meddling, like he was like giving thumbs up, and and doing this and all this, and asking, oh, everything okay, like, dude, I'm not talking to you, get away from me, this is weird. Because at this point, I don't know you, you don't know me. Go to your car. Look, this is a public environment. Do whatever you want to do, but leave Terrence out of it. Terrence is, left needs to be left out of all the fucking bullshit, because I don't want to deal with this. So, so he kept coming back and forth, and even like my tennis partner was like, well, my hitting partner that would, let me just say, this guy that I sometimes hit with, because I wouldn't even consider him a partner right now, because it's like your energy. I can't. That's why I don't deal with people. And I'm telling you, I'm so content. I'm so content. I am so content. Let me say this one more time. I'm so content with driving my ass home, cooking me something for lunch or dinner, watching YouTube, some of y'all, reading up on like certain cases and stuff, whatever, getting ready for the upcoming week with work, praising God through it all, and minding my business. Maybe, go to the restroom, taking a nice bath, nice shower, and going to sleep. I'm telling you, I don't need people in my life like that. I do not. I can do bad by myself, and I have done bad by myself. So why the hell do I need assistance with doing bad? People, I'm telling you, it will behoove everyone to stay in their fucking lanes and mind their business. And as I do here on YouTube, I don't get in people's lanes. Meaning I don't get into their channels and tell them what to do and all this stuff, whatever, and all this and this and this and that. And I'm so over that. I'm so over people doing that. And it's just crazy. I know it's just a reckoning, right? It's just gonna happen. It's a part of life. But with this particular situation, with the man doing that, and then the guy that I hit with sometimes seeing this, like I said, he happens to be white. He's a white older guy as well. Plays tennis well. I mean, I can't deny that. I wouldn't hit with you if you don't play well, because I'm not going to hit with somebody who's going to ruin my game. So anyway, well, today I must say he played awful, and I played awful. We only hit for like 40 minutes, and we were both awful, to be honest. I mean, he's like, oh, great serve, great ground stroke. I'm like, this is pathetic. This is awful. This is awful tennis. Like I think I didn't even probably manage to get 1,000 steps out there. I'm barely sweating. I'm a little wet because we just got rained on. Like I'm not even. I'm not even full out, and I'm not going to look. I'm not going to pass up my opportunity to get a great workout, even though I don't feel 100%. Like but we're gonna push through all of that because I'm gonna manifest greatness in my life. But that man yesterday told me, that man being a guy I played, tennis with, said, okay, so he's walking back, Terrence, bite your tongue. And for a split second, it's like, I know I get what you're trying to do, but then again, no. No. And I know some people say, well, this ain't what it is here, this ain't racist, this ain't this. Well, I'm not going to bite my tongue for anybody, especially white people. I'm not doing it. And if anybody got a problem with that, oh well, so be it. Like I cannot for the life of me. So there was a bad car accident in Mississippi, in Columbus, my hometown, and I'm on Facebook and I'm a part of this Facebook group. And this Facebook group will post just about everything. And as they can. And a lot of people join that group. Now again, this is social media. So there's a big accident at this crazy intersection, which is always an accident. And people are like, hey, this one lady, she posted, she's like, hey guys, check on your loved ones, because there was a big accident at the intersection in Columbus, at blah, 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 blah. Now people start asking, well, what kind of car? And who do you know any names? And this lady got on here and said, stop that, don't you do that. My mom and myself, we're about to have a heart attack because we got family in Columbus and we don't need to find out. Oh, but she said somebody died, somebody did die. And she was like, I don't want to find out, through social media. And so the lady who did post that was saying that, okay, well, post the whole, like the initial the initial post saying, hey guys, check on your loved one. She said, ma'am, with all due respect, you're part of a Facebook group. You're part of a Facebook group that, post news, be it good or be it bad. They post a lot of news, be it good or bad. She was like, what I suggest for you and your mom to do is stay off of stay out of this group. You don't have to, you join it on your own account, on your own course. So, because you just don't, you can be invited or you can request to join, but you have to join. And I felt that in my spirit, because my deal is my dad is in Mississippi, my dad and my sister, all my family's in Mississippi. I have family over other states too, but they're in Mississippi. My heart wasn't racing at all. What I'm gonna just do, as she said, she's like, okay, pretty much it will behoove you to call, your loved one to check on them. And as I did, but I talk to them like every day just about. So all my family's okay, thank God. But at the end of the day, if I don't want to see that music, I want to sit up here and take myself out of that group. And that's just like the stupid group things at work. People be starting these things, and they be my off days. People want to start this group text and talk about, cats and dogs and all the other BS that they talk about. And I have to respectfully get out of the group and end it because I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. And that's going to be a way for me to keep myself. It's going to be a way for me to not, I'm not going to be stressed if I remove myself from that. I'm going to continue to be stressed if I stay in it. So I say all of that to say this. It's like, understand, mind your business though. Mind your business. Understand that what is going on in people's lives. Well, let me just say this. It's not about you. It's not about you. So, and I think that's what I'm getting at. It's not about you. So, let me put it like this. So the situation that happened on that court yesterday was with this stranger and myself. The guy that I sometimes play tennis with, you overstepping boundaries. First of all, I still don't know your ass. I don't know your last name. I don't know your social security number. I guess I don't even know the social security number, but I'm just saying I don't really know you. You don't want to approach me when I was at the backboard and say, hey, you hit well, would you like to hit it? And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. A lot of times I decline that because people are just off, I'm telling you. Some people are just off. And maybe some people thinking the same thing about me and stuff, but at the end of the day, I don't care because I feel I find my business. As I sit here,
I'm by myself on this bench, not bothering anybody, and I don't need nobody coming up to me bothering my ass. You know what I'm saying? If the world could just stay in a lane, I bet you money it'll be a lot less crime. It'll be a lot less people getting their ass cursed out, and a lot less people getting their feelings hurt. Stay in your lane. Why is that hard to do? Hey, Adrian, how you doing? Thank you for coming. I appreciate you.
I don't know why that's so hard to do. Thank you so much, Dwayne. I'm like I said, I'm doing well, Dwayne. I hope you are as well. Thank you for sharing me on your community. I appreciate it. Hey, Mary Skelter. Hello, wow, lots of people on the live. What a blessing. Yeah, I love your channel and your energy. Thank you so much, Mary. I appreciate that. Um, you say I love your. Oh no, it's muffled. Can you hear me? You can't hear me? Am I not loud enough? Can you hear me, Mary? I know a lot of people are just watching in the background. Um, because it's kind of been like that type of weekend or that type of streaming for me. She looking like the freaking. But thank you guys for coming in. Yeah, but I'm okay though. I just the like I said, energy was off and then so it kind of makes you think, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I just don't get some people. I don't. It just keeps lightning. That's why I said I'm not gonna go back on that. Like I won't play tennis in the lightning. But there are some blue skies. You see above like ahead there, like with all those clouds, but the blue sky is through there. So good weather's coming. You just have to be patient, wait it out. Excuse me. You have to be careful. Michael Portney, how you doing, Michael? Oh, Michael. I'm gonna do a recap right now for you. It's intense. Okay, so there's been lots of drama. There's been lots of craziness, unfortunately. But let me just say the latest, because it's always drama, at the hospitals, always drama. But I must say, where I'm at right now, this is so I'm at the park, and you have baseball fields. You have the tennis courts that's way over yonder. Those are the tennis courts, which they're actually kind of drying up a little bit, but it's lightning, so I'm not gonna go back on there just yet. But I think I'm gonna be okay for later. So anyway, this is my happy place. Usually I'm not there's no drama at my happy place. Okay. And if it's sometimes you get stressed because you may hit a ball out, right? Or if you're playing a match and you hit an unforced error, you naturally get stressed. But you're not getting stressed at people, you know what I'm saying? And people, like for the most part, kind of like, well, for my opinion, for the most part, like they stay in their lanes. But this particular day, which was yesterday, it had rained early in the morning. Okay, now my condo's not too far from the park, so I know that, oh my gosh, the courts are gonna be wet when I arrive. So I always come early. We were scheduled to hit at 8 o'clock. I come like I get here like 7:25. I start drying the court off around 7:30. Literally 30 minutes drying my side of the court off, and that's when the guy I hit with and stuff, he rolls up, and he does take a squeegee. He gets to doing it. Other guys, so it was two guys. It was me and the guy I hit with on because it's 8 courts. We're on the section with the one section, and then 3 other guys pull up. and they take the other section. So now they're cleaning their side, we're cleaning our side. I don't know for the life of me. I'm doing this. My right-handed guy. I even do a couple of shorts of me doing the squeegee. Out of nowhere, this guy walks up, and literally, I'm not even exaggerating. He walks up, and he's like, I don't even know where he came from. He's like, "You're doing this wrong. You're not doing it right. You're doing it wrong." And I'm like, because so seriously, because I be having like, I'm like, am I having an out of body experience? Like this is not real. Like it's kind of like, He's like, "You're doing it wrong." I'm like, huh? Like, and then so he literally, so I'm like, I ignore him and I start to like, do the squeegee. I'm still doing it, still trying to drive the court, and then he comes and he snatches it out of my hand. And I'm just like, what in the world? He snatches it out of my hand and I'm like, what in the world? And so, and he's like, you got to do it like this. And so my deal was, okay, here's the deal. So I promise you, it has rained a lot of times, not just here. I've been to 32 damn states. It has rained. I dried tennis courts. I've been playing tennis since the age of 10. I'm 38. I've dried tennis courts a many a years, okay? A many a years. Because you want to be careful because you can risk, injuring yourself. You can risk, messing up your rackets. I mean, my rackets are $300, $400, $500. I mean, I even got a racket that's $800. I'm not boasting and bragging here. I'm just trying to explain to you guys, like, why it is important to dry the courts. So anyway, or to know actually how to dry the courts. But it was so much rain, it's not going to just happen with the first two, three pushes. And I said to myself, like, the sun is coming out. I know these courts are going to dry fast. We just have to, really get the big puddles out and just wait it out. Good 15, 20 minutes, we're going to be able to play. As we all were. All 8 courts end up drying beautifully. And it was like a plethora of people. It was just so many people on the court. But I just didn't understand, why would this dude invade my space like this? But then the guy that I'm playing tennis with, he is actually doing it wrong. He is actually doing it wrong. But you don't go to him. And then the other guys, now I don't know how they were doing it, but the other 3 guys that were on the other part, from the looks of it, I feel like, okay, well, they were drying it, but again, there's so much water, it's not going to dry. It's not going to dry immediately. But okay, you don't go to them. And it just so happened, like I said, I did a live stream and I said, is it racism or is it ignorance? And some people like, it's both, Terrence. No, it's flat out racism. And I'm like, and this is the situation. This is why I asked that. I'm not trying to make everything out to be race. I'm not trying to make everything out to be ignorance. I'm not trying to start drama. But why on God's green, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful earth, why would you want to come to me and not say good morning, not say, may I show you how to do this properly? But even that would have pissed me off. But not to say, hey, sir, excuse me, but do you mind if I show you another way to do this? Or, hey, how you doing, sir? How you doing? Like your energy is off. Like your energy is off. You don't say hello. Like, honestly, I was about to swing because I felt like, oh my, is somebody like trying to beat me up or like, I'm serious. Like, I'm not a big celebrity or whatever, but I don't know. You see people getting shot at, hurt, stabbed, this, that all the time with social media. And y'all know I'll be going live. Hell, I'm live now. And I mean, pretty much, if people put 2 and 2 together, they really pay attention, they will exactly know where the hell I'm at this very moment. So I don't take lightly to anybody just coming up, snatching some out of my hand. But my deal is, I think I'm missing this because I want to make sure, because I did the live stream on it. It was 5 guys drying the court off. I'm one of the 5 guys. I just so happen to be black. The other guy was at the backboard. He walks onto the court. I don't know when, but he gets literally, my back is to him now. My back is to him, and he comes up. You're doing it wrong. You don't know what you're doing. You're doing it wrong. And then I'm like, and then he just give it here. And then he's like, and then he snatches it. And I'm like, sir, like there's like 10 squeegees. If you're that concerned, get one and help us dry the court. not grab it out of my hand and proceed to show me how I'm doing this wrong, which I'm not. And I want to say so bad, it doesn't matter about, I don't care if it's a homeless person, I don't care if it's somebody like, mentally challenged or disability. I have 4 degrees though. I have 4 degrees, but nobody in their right mind would just know that. I mean, it doesn't. This is not about education. Like, this is about being a decent human being. Why do you want to come to me and do that? So what is it? It upset me so bad, but that's not even a big part. That's not even a big part of the story. What really bothered me, that's why I said today with the guy that I played tennis with, the energy was off. Because I'm telling you, like, it's looking better out here. I don't see any more lightning. I know it's going to dry up. It may be overcast, but the guys are still playing football. There are still some people out here. I think it's going to be fine. But this is Florida for you. But anyway, he left in a heartbeat. And I think it's because of yesterday, to be honest. I think he's uncomfortable. And we made plans to come out here before that altercation or that situation happened. So you didn't want to renege on that. You wanted to keep your word. You didn't want to flake. But I felt like, it was almost as if, I'm just saying with my energy, with my mindset, I'm just saying my gift of discernment, it was as if he was praying because he wasn't playing right. And him not playing right caused me to have to play right. But it was as if he's like, praying for the rain. So anyway, because he was like, we only can hit because the horn sounded. And I said, well, that horn sounds a lot even when it's sunny outside. And he was like, that just means we probably got 2-3 minutes to hit. I'm like, okay. I could, let me tell you, I can read people like a novel or whatever. I'm telling you, I'm not dumb. So I figured that, okay, he didn't want to hit. But this is probably why, because with that situation, with that guy doing all of that, I hope you guys are following me. With that situation, with that guy doing all that, literally grabbing that out of my hand, proceeds to tell me that I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know how to do it, and shows me how he thinks this is the right way. It is a wrong way, but honestly, it's like long as the court is dry, and the court is dry now, So what really aggravates me is when my tennis partner, he goes, okay, the guy's coming back, Terrence, bite your tongue. And I'm just like, I'm flabbergasted. Don't I use that word too much? I use it too much because that's what the fuck I am. I'm flabbergasted at the fact that why do I have to bite my tongue? And this is the reason, because the guy kept walking back on the court, just taking his time. As I'm trying to serve, he's just coming on the court. No etiquette, not being courteous, not being thoughtful of the other players on the court, which was only myself and the guy that I hit with. Disrespectful, literally disrespectful. And then there you have it. The guy was like, the guy hit with was like, bite your tongue. There he's coming back, so bite your tongue. And I said so loud, and it was other people on the other court. At this time, it's a lot of other people. I said, I will never bite my tongue for a white person. I'm not going to bite my tongue for no damn body. Ninja Turtle, green, purple, Donald Trump, orange ass, and I've voted for Trump. I love Trump. But I'm not going to bite my tongue for any damn body, especially a white person. And I said it just like that. And that man, the guy I played tennis with, face turned so red. And he was like, and then so we end up hitting this. Because the guy came back on the court. I ignored him. But he walked back on the court, walked back to the backboard, and we took a break and we sat down in the shade because there's no visors, no screens on the court. So we sat down in the shade, and so he goes, I'm so sorry. I feel like I really overstepped my boundaries, and even my wife says I have a big mouth and I need to shut up. And I was like, you know what? It will behoove, I said this probably 10 times yesterday. I'm like, it will behoove you to pay attention to what she's saying. And he said, ditto. Okay, roger that. Point taken. Absolutely, because I never overstepped my boundaries. Now here's the deal. Here's the deal. He apologized. I accept the apology. This is a new day. I'm good. You come here with energy as if you don't want to be here. But you're the one that planned this. I didn't want to hit with you today. I'm good. Let me tell you, I don't need nobody. Let me tell you, all I need is God. Oh, that's all I need. That's all I need to get by. Okay, is God. I don't need anybody else. And here's the deal. I'm not out here like, oh my gosh, people are race, people are this. But what the hell do you call that? What would be your explanation? And I know I have white people in the chat, I have black people in the chat, I have Hispanics in the chat. What would be your explanation? Why didn't you go to anybody else, and why did you single me out? And on top of that, it's not even about, okay, you said you don't know what you're doing, but you proceed to grab. What made you feel like you can grab something out of my hand when it's in my hands? And you're coming like, and then you're coming with such force. I feel like I gotta protect myself. I'm telling you. And then, Lord is my witness, that man probably would have been dead. Because I'm not gonna stop beating your head in. And then we're gonna go to jail and all that stuff. And like I said, I'm too pretty for all that. I'm too pretty for jail. I'm not joking. It's flat out right disrespectfulness, and I'm over that. And so if that bothered him today, well, actually, if it bothered him. If it bothered him yesterday, he should have said something today. I feel like he should have said something today. He should have probably, canceled for today, until he could figure out, some things in his mind. Because I'm okay, but I'm not okay with people being uncomfortable or people not being able to speak their minds. Everybody need to speak their mind. And I think you guys can vouch for me and stuff on here. Sometimes I do StreamYard panels. Sometimes I, even here, I want people to be able to come on and speak their minds and say what they got to say. Like I said, I'm a Trump supporter. I'm this, I'm that. I've lost friends. I lost family over this. I mean, people have threatened me and stuff. I mean, just even my mindset at work. I'm very outspoken. Some people just hate my guts. And okay, what you eat is not going to make me have a bowel movement, and what I eat is not going to make you have a bowel movement. It doesn't mind the business that pays you. Stop bothering other people. I think that's the best way to put this, be it racism, be it ignorance, be it whatever. Stop messing with people. Stop. I can see if it's somebody there's a kid or whatever and stuff, and okay, there's parents and other kids just coming in and starting to beating the kid. I'm gonna step up, I'm gonna run, and I'm going to definitely get involved with something like that. You bet your bottom dollar. But if it's something where it's like, okay, folks going back and forth, and then these are all grown people, they starting to fight, I'm not gonna get involved with that. I'm not going to get involved with that. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to get involved with that. Like, I'm not dealing with, the drama. Like, my deal is I pray for a continuance of discernment. And I try my best to be like, God, point me in the right direction. I don't want to put myself in harm's way. I don't want to put anybody in harm's way. I save lives for a living. Let me say that again. I save lives for a living. So I'm not trying to sit up here and harm anybody, hurt anybody. And I don't want nobody trying to harm me or hurt me. And let me be very clear. I mean physically, verbally, financially, psychologically, emotionally. I don't want to harm anybody. Why do some people, and then it just so happened that it's all right, folks, get in your situation, get all up in your space, all up in your business? Why is that? And I feel like, and I'm like, okay, it does happen, and it's happened when I was younger. But see, I was naive. I was a pushover. I was dumb. I was like, forget wet behind the ear. My ears were underwater. Like, I literally did not understand life. And again, what did my mom and dad tell me? My dad's, I just got off talking my dad. My dad's alive and well. He's having a great morning. He's gonna go to church in a little while. But my mom, y'all know my mom passed away, and she would tell me, like that's how I was brought up, and they would just tell me, okay, just keep living because you're too young to really know. And I'm like, what are they talking about? Like, I notice everything. I'm nosy. I know, and it's like I don't know. I had to keep living, so now I see it. I see it more, and I'm not trying to see it. But I can't. I was telling Keisha, she has the kids. Keisha and my brother-in-law, all their children they go to this private school, and like a private charter school, and it's like predominantly white people, and it's like, I want to say, not even exaggerating, it's probably 8 black kids, and 3 of the 8 are her children. Jamon and Keisha kids, And they always have situations. People always speculating about like, oh well, if you can't afford the uniforms or this, we have an outreach program. And Keisha's like, well, I can afford the uniform. I actually did just donate 50,000, like, okay, of her hard-earned money and Jamon's hard-earned money. She donated that to your school. So I think she's well off. I think they're okay. Okay, can we say $1 million business? But we should have to say that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you are making $5 an hour, if you're making $500 an hour. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter about the race. It shouldn't matter about the sex. I don't care about gay, straight, black, Ninja Turtle, whatever you want to be considered. I do not care. What I care about is when you come into my space and you persistent and you consistent disrespect me, and that is the problem I have with people. But everything else, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about your money. You should care about my money. I do not care. I stay in my lane, and this is the problem I have. People aren't standing in their damn lanes, and I'm telling you, I will continue to use my platform to speak on these things because these things need to be talked about more. It's not the deal. Forget racism is always going to be here. That's not the undertone. That's not the common denominator. The denominator is mind your business. Stay in your lane. Stop feeling like you have the authority to sit up here and do that to people, because that's not okay. I'm not going to lie, I do think about people that have been abused, be it, physically, psychologically, emotionally, whatever, even by the police or just by some people in the neighborhood and stuff, where people just, okay, I'm the vigilante. I'm taking this into my own hands, and you're going around and you're like murdering people. I do think about those things. Are you that individual, sir? Because you just singled me out. Everybody's out here, and you come to me, you come up behind me and you grab this out of my hand and you proceed to yell at me and tell me you're doing it wrong. How in the world does this make sense? So that's what the fuck has happened. And that is something that I'm telling you, I'm over the nonsense. I'm over the ignorance. I've been over the racism because I don't understand it. Y'all don't want to put it up here with in hoopties. Your Honda won't crank. I'm the one I'm automatic starting my Denali. I'm living in the freaking condominium. Very nice, upscale, very luxurious, brand new. I work in surgery. I have 4 degrees. I have plenty of cash. People don't even give me cash on here. I'm the one that's donating $2,000-$3,000 a month. I was donating $5,000-$6,000, but I've calmed down from that. So now it's half of that. But the point about it is, people could take it as boasting and bragging. I know for a fact I support so many people up on this platform. I support people in everyday life. I know what I've done for my parents. I know what I've done for family. They know what I've done and stuff. I know what they've done for me. I know where I came from. I know that I mind my business. I stay in my damn lane. Why is that so hard for people to do? Why is that so hard for people to do? It just will behoove people to mind your business. So, Michael, y'all, I'm long-winded, but that's what happened. Let me get to the comments. You said, I was gonna live with you while I'm on break, but I can't be alone. Bunny, it's okay. I appreciate you. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you don't deserve disrespect. No one deserves that. Absolutely not, Michael. No one deserves disrespect. No one deserves to be feel like, you know what? We're all important. Is it raining again? Oh, it's raining again. You're important. I'm important. We're all important. No one deserves disrespect. And I'm gonna be honest. I promise you. I'm never the one. Yeah, it's coming down now. I'm never the one to be like, oh my gosh, like you assaulted me. Like, and I felt, I felt like you definitely invaded my space. But I promise you, like I would have mopped the damn ground with this man. I'm serious. He would have been a damn squeegee. So I don't feel like. But honestly, I can't be. I say that, but I can't be too certain. Because who knows? What if he is carrying? My shit's in the car, But what if he is? What if he has a knife? What if he I don't know. What if he has a machete? What if he actually woke up today that morning and said, I'm going to go out and kill me a Negro, which, they don't say it like that. It's more of the it's the Nigger. What if he actually woke up and said that? I don't know. I can't read minds. I have a gift of discernment, but I'm not psychic. I can't read minds, so I don't know. I just know for a fact that something was off, and something has to be off mentally if you can come in somebody's space, grab something, and then proceed to tell them you're doing it wrong. Let me show you. You don't know what you're doing, and it's like, you gotta be kidding me. You have to be kidding. That's not acceptable. Not acceptable. I hope it wasn't a racial thing. I'm sorry to hear that, man. So here's the deal. That's what I did a live stream. I said, is it race? I'm asking my supporters, white, black, whatever the case may be. I'm serious. Hispanic, Asian. I have people from all across the world. I legitimately am asking, well, what is it? What is it? Because I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I literally, for the life of me, I'm like, that is so weird. Did your friend stick up for you? No. Like, first of all, he's not my fucking friend. I don't have friends on this court. So, and Michael, no disrespect to you, but I don't use that word lightly at all. I don't even think I can count on one hand actual friends in my life, okay? All right? I do love and appreciate my supporters. You guys are awesome. But I do not use that term lightly. I do not. When I tell you, this man sat up here, the man that I played tennis with, told me to bite my tongue. He told me to bite my tongue. And I'm like, huh? I just thought to myself, like, okay, this guy is, I don't know, like a little mistaken. I bet he was a Joe Biden supporter and he's the male Karen version, LOL. Probably so. Hey, Amanda, thanks for coming back. Hey, Liam. Wow, 100%. Thank you. Liam, thank you for the thumbs up. Whoever gave me a thumbs up. So, I'm sorry, 1 second. 1 second, you guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. The noise, yeah, so it's a lot of rain and thunder. Sorry. It's lagging. Can you see me now? I think it's the internet here. This podcast, I'm on the internet. Can you see me now? Can you hear me? I have a big lag. Oh, no, Liam, I'm sorry. Adrian, can you see me okay? You said, well, around here, he would have most definitely got these hands. Yeah, Adrian, I know, and I'm not gonna beat somebody's ass on the court, and I know for a fact, like I said, if I would have beat the man's ass, I'm gonna be locked the fuck up, probably shot. I don't know out here, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to do that, because at the end of the day, like, I don't know, like I have a whole career, like I don't have time for the ignorance. I just don't, and I try my best. Okay, for instance, so I was saying at work when I was working, and I was like, I try my best to take the high road. And my coworker was like, Terrence, that is actually toxic. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I'm not going to debate everything. I'm not going to I have this big opinion about everything. She was like, Terrence, that is toxic. Sometimes you have to speak your mind. You have to stand up. And no matter how ugly it gets, you have to go through it. And she was like, and for me, that's every time. And I'm like, but again, this is a white lady who telling me this, and I was like, oh snap. So I definitely can respect, that. But I feel like I'm in a world where, it's probably safer to take the high road. You know what I'm saying? Which is sad, but it's true. Because people are just ignorant. People are ignorant, yo. Okay, you said it's back. Okay, good. You can't even fight back. You can't even fight back. Can you use your hands? It's a stand your ground state. He might be carrying. Who knows? Your life is more important. I said the same thing. Now I'm carrying. Now let me just say this. At the time, I don't have it on me. It's in the car. It's always in the damn car. You know what I'm saying? Unless I go to certain events and stuff, whatever. But no, I'm not trying to shoot no damn body. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not trying to do that. But I do. I've traveled to 32 states. I've traveled out of the country 3 times. I do want to protect myself. At the end of the day, even my mom says, okay, bullet has no eyes, and I don't want to. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's not where it's at. But he very well could be like you said, he could be carrying or whatever stuff. And you're so right, it's a stand your ground state. And I think for some people, and you're so right, they do these things to in my opinion, I feel like sometimes they do these things because they got that to give themselves the excuse of the opportunity to maybe harm somebody. No, it's okay. No, you don't have to worry about spell check. You're okay. No, but I get what you're saying. Absolutely. I understand what you're saying. Absolutely. It's just sad. It's unfortunate that people are that way. It's unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. I don't know why people are like that. I don't know. I don't know why people are like that. But that really did happen. This man, I'm driving to court. So right now, it rained again, and let's just say I use a squeegee later on trying to play tennis, and are you going to walk up and grab it out of my hand? Now, I doubt you would do that. I doubt it would ever happen again because I cursed his ass out. That I did do. I cursed his ass out. So I doubt he would grab it out of my hand again. Let me tell you, I do not have time. I don't have time for ignorance. I really don't. Racism, ignorance, stupidity, dumb shit. I don't have time for any of that. I'm not a bully. Do you guys realize, when I talk about this, I'm not just trying to hear myself talk. I know how I sound. I was bullied. My own family bullied me. My aunt wiped my ass in front of the entire neighborhood because I was bullied so bad, I actually went number 2 on myself at school. I was beat up and bullied so bad, I went number 2, and this woman got so irritated and so mad, and this is how she thought to deal with it. So she wiped my ass in front of everybody. Completely embarrassing. How can a kid who is 7, 8 years of age and know in their right mind that this is horrible, this is happening, everybody's laughing, people looking, people that's disgusting, you smell, the names, the name calling and the things that happened when that happened. Like I said, my mom did beat the fuck out of her. My mom almost killed her. But I don't want to laugh about that. But anyway, but I forgave my aunt. There was my dad's sister. I forgave her, and I forgave her. I speak on it because I want people to understand the trajectory of my mind. I would never want to bully nobody. I would never want to abuse anybody. I save lives for a living. That's not me joking. I literally save lives for a living. That's my occupation. That's my career. I don't want to harm anybody. I damn sure don't want to bully anybody. But if you're going to do that, because he kept coming back, I had to curse you out, and I had to tell you that it would behoove you to mind your fucking business and get the fuck back. Get away. Get the fuck away. You got to get away, because at this time, why do people do that? I'm walking back and you're walking towards me. But I'm the aggressor because I chose to curse your ass out, but I'm the aggressor, but you walking towards me. This stuff all on these, the first 48s and these 48 mysteries and these forensic files and all this, these murder, whatever, snap type deal. It's really interesting how the wives are like, oh my gosh, I feel for my life, but you shot him in the back and he was walking away. Or vice versa. You shot her but she was walking away from you. You ran up behind her. How do people feel the need or have the audacity, the fucking nerve to say, oh, I feel unsafe? No. You're the aggressor. You're not the victim. You're not the victim. In that moment, you are not the victim. You are not the victim in that moment. And we have to, again, this is what it boils down to as well. Accountability, being honest, apologizing when necessary, and being real within yourself. Because I do feel like there's a lot of pseudo people in the world, and a lot of people who are in a situation where they come into people's lives because it's a benefit there. Maybe, okay, I know for a fact people have used me for my money. Literally have used me for my money. Come into my life, use me for my money. Maybe use me because he hardly drinks and he has the cars. Okay, well, he can be the designated driver. He can pretty much, I'm driving Miss Daisy. I'm the taxi cab. That type of stuff happened all of my life. And I allowed it to because I was a pushover, because I was afraid. I was, like I said, forget wet behind the ears. My ears were underwater. I was very, very, very gullible, I was extremely nice. But see, now the tables have turned. I'm not fucking nice. I'm not evil. I'm a good person. I'm a decent person. So therefore me being decent and friendly means that, oh wow, he's approachable, he's this, but I'm telling you, I'm not that nice. I'm not that individual. Cause here's the deal, I don't fuck with nobody. I can't tolerate bullying. I say no to all of that. I say no to drugs. I say no to violence even. But stay out of my space. I'm gonna stay out of your space. But far as the dude literally telling me to bite my tongue, it's like that's not helping nothing. You're telling me to bite my tongue because you want to keep down fuss. And he was like, that's what also he said. This is the guy I was playing tennis with. He says, yeah, because the police will get involved, and then it'll be his word versus yours. And I said, wow, I said thank you. And so he said all of this. This is why the guy, when we end up sitting down, that's why he apologized. Because he realized how ignorant he was. In that moment, how ignorant he was. Because you're telling me that, okay, you're telling me something I already know. I know I don't have privileges, right? I don't have privileges. Like, I work in a field where I have to show up and show out every single day. I'm there, like when I tell you my mom raised me to, you go there every day early, because early is on time for you. You have to say not 1, not 2, not 3, but 10 steps ahead of all of them. Them being white, them being Asians. I have to say 10 steps ahead of them. And I do say 10 steps ahead. But that's the world that I live in. And I don't think that's ever going to change, even though now you have, black and brown people becoming first assist like myself, surgical technologists like myself, sterile processing technologists like myself, for getting multiple degrees like myself, having 4 degrees. I have 2 bachelors. I have 2 bachelors, 2 associates, and I have a certificate. So I mean, technically, some people will say 5, but I say 2. I say 4 because certificate in my mind. I mean, yes, I got it within a year, but I have several other certifications. But all I'm saying is that's something where it's like, whoa, oh, that's an educated brother. Okay, well, oh my gosh, well, like, okay, well, he's still in the doghouse, but let's just take it lightly on him. No, it don't work like that. You still have to show up and show out. And I don't have friends there. Like I said, the guy, not even if he even did support me, that don't make him my damn friend. I don't trust people. And I have trust problems, like the issues and stuff, and that just spans from a lot of, heartbreak and a lot of people just really walking all over me, but I'm sure you guys can relate. But I'm just so over nonsense. I've been over nonsense forever and a day, and I'm just over it. Always use precaution, but never bite your tongue. Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. And then he made a joke. Again, this is a guy I played tennis with. He goes, "Is your tongue bleeding?" So this is why it was bad energy today. Not on my part. I kid you not. I'm telling you guys. You saw me in the car. I did the short. I'm like, "Hey guys, we made it to my happy place. We're gonna have fun. We're not gonna curse anybody ass out. The goal is not to curse." I'm having fun. I'm laughing. I'm walking up, and I say hello. He doesn't speak initially, but hey, he's 195 years old. Hell, maybe he can't hear. I see that wasn't nice. That was petty. He's older. He's 60 something, but he's in great shape. He heard my ass. He heard me. I speak very clear. So he was like, "Oh," and so because I don't say it again, he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Terrence. Good morning." And I'm like, "Okay, what the fuck is that about?" But you felt some kind of way from yesterday. You probably would have told your wife. You probably called some of your buddies up. I'm hitting with this black guy or whatever and stuff, and then he went off and blah 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 blah. Like, oh, like it was just. When you know, you know. When you know, you know. Like I said, I knew initially because I said he would ask me about certain things. Like I don't know. Initially, he was asking me about. He was like, "Oh, like, do you need a ride?" And I said, so the first time. So here's the deal. The first time that I met this man, I drove here. But at the end of the day, why would I need a ride? Even if I did walk here, why would I need a ride? Now, some people are going to say, "Terrence, you looking too deep into this." No, the fuck I'm not. I'm telling you. They assume that you have less than. When you sitting up here, you told me with your business, I know for a fact I make more money than you make with your profession. Now, granted, you're 60 something, I'm 38. Over a course of time, yeah, you should have saved more money than I saved. You live longer. But I know for a fact my 401k is deep in the damn fucking triple digits. And it's almost, and I'm telling you, this is not me boasting and bragging, it's almost to the 7 digits. Because I max out everything. I was raised that way. I'm telling you guys, I'm never gonna fucking go without. I'm not gonna drink the off goddamn brand water. You're damn straight. I'm gonna drink my damn Coors and my Saratoga. You know why? Because I worked for it. I worked my ass off for it. And ain't too damn fucking, and not too, I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not ashamed to say it. So if you take that as me boasting and bragging, take it up with your damn God. Because God told me I'm able to say this because you know what? I should be proud of myself. I've worked my ass off. I support people. I care for people. I've paid off mortgages. I've paid off multiple cars. For people. There's somebody on here and stuff. Literally again, somebody begging for money and stuff. Loan the money, don't give it back to me. This happened 3 times over the course within 2 months on this app. This happened 3 times. I mean, it's happened like since I've been a content creator. I mean, y'all, to this day, I get about 3 hits on. I get about 3 requests on Cash App. 3 requests, and the reason why I won't take that I know you can disable it, but the reason why, because some people probably reach out and probably do need it, and they probably have been big supporters, or they probably, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. I do got some family on there and stuff, so I said I'm not going to do that. But honest to God, These people are strangers, hit me up begging for money. And I ain't talking about like, okay, 50, 60, even 100. I'm talking about 500. One woman, she requested 1,700. I'm like, ma'am, like, now granted, 1,700 is I guess that's her rent, and that can be believable. I mean, hell, mine is almost 3,000 a month. So I can understand that, but at the end of the day, man, what are you doing with your money? You got to go to work, or maybe you living outside your means. Angel Reese, the professional basketball player, even said like, "Hey, I don't make that much money in the WNBA, but my condo is this much, this much." That's why she's so big on social media, because social media pays her. Social media pays her well. If social media pays me, like let's just say in a year's time, like say last year, I ended up like I made over. Now people making this in a month, but last year I ended up like making over 30,000 on YouTube. But we're talking about over a span of 12 months. Some people making 30,000 every month. I'm not making that. I have no reason to sit up here and sell nobody no lie, no story. But I do make money. Now some folks may say, "Well, damn, I can live off of 30,000 in a month. I mean 30,000 in a year." No, the hell I can't. I can't. Look, I feel like hell I can barely live off 210,000 a year, which I make. Because again, at the end of the day, more money, more problems. All right, I do thank God for everything. I thank God for every single thing. If YouTube was gone today, I'll be just fine. I'll still make 6 figures. And I don't do overtime. I barely do call. I don't do extra shifts. If I were to incorporate that like I used to, if I did that, maybe I wouldn't have lost over 190 pounds, because I'm down 190 some pounds. I'm taking my health seriously. So that means less work. That means doing what the work. I work my ass off, though, but I used to work even more hours. I'm talking about 110 hours a week. That's how many I used to work. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. All I'm saying is, like, I know for a fact I work my butt off. I feel like I'm a decent person. I'm telling you, I go to work. I try my best not to, have any altercations or conflicts or whatever stuff. Sometimes trouble does find you, but I would like to say that I take the high road, right? But again, that's like that lady said, when you keep doing that, it's toxic. It's going to continue to break you down. You're going to continue to realize that that's not what you need to do. You need to stand up, Terrence. Stand up. And this is a white lady telling me this. It's so irritating. I'm not gonna cry. My nose is all stopped up. You see, I go through PTSD. I go through the same thing as you. It triggers my PTSD. I'm so sorry, Michael. That's horrible. That is horrible. It's not okay. We shouldn't be having to go through that. Nobody should be going through that. It's horrible. It's sad. It's sad. Imagine he said that he was threatened by a squeezy board. He will go scot-free. Right? Exactly. Oh, I'm forgetting the fact that I did snatch it back out of his hand. I snatched it back, but when he snatched it out of my hand, because the squeegee, I'm gonna walk over and show you guys. I want to show y'all what I'm talking about, because I said it's like an upside down T. Hold on one second. Let me get my car keys. And it's still raining out here. Let's go for a walk, but it's not raining too bad. Because I want to show you guys what I'm talking about. But when he grabbed it back, he grabbed it. So when he snatched it, it hit my the end of it hit my sock. And by this time, that sponge, that squeezy is so, it's like really obviously spongy and all that, and it's wet. It's wet, and it wet my sock up. I don't care. I don't care if they were Adidas socks, but I give a rat's ass because I knew I was gonna be out there playing, and I was drenched. I was drenched. I was drenched. And look, I got plenty of dollars, but I damn sure got plenty of quarters to wash. I'm good. I can even go buy my own washer and dryer if I want, but I don't want to fucking do that, okay? But at the end of the day, like, this man literally, like, when he snatched it, it hit my leg even. It hit my leg. So I'm gonna show you, because there's tons of them. So there's one there, you know, that's one sitting up there. I'm gonna zoom in. It's one that's hanging on that. I don't know if you can see it well. That's not a good picture, not a good view. But this is the court we were on. We were on court 8. Now court 8, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you got 5, 6, 7, 8. So court 8 is this one right here. Court 8 takes the longest to dry because it's a little bit more. It's a little bit. This court has like the most shade when it's really hot, but it takes the longest to dry. Because the sun doesn't hit it like it hits all the others. But here, this side has more squeegees. These are the squeegees. These are those roller dryers that I'm talking about. Like I said, I did shorts on it. So it's this here. You see these 3 hanging here? There's tons of them all around. This is what he snatched out of my fucking hand. And he proceeded to tell me, I don't know what I'm doing. And when he snatched it, this portion here, this side here, like that sponge, not the white part, but the sponge, which was soaking wet, hit my sock. It hit the bottom of my leg. Just very disrespectful. Like, you can't make this shit up. Very disrespectful, very nasty. Very nasty. For no reason. For no fucking reason. I'm telling you, I don't know. I'm like in my head. And the thing about it, what really got me, and even the guy I was playing tennis with confirmed, he was like, well, like you dropped that court really nice. I really don't think that I was doing it right. You weren't doing it right. You were not doing it right. You weren't doing it right. You absolutely were not doing it right. I'm sorry, I'm just getting my shades out of the bag because I forget it if I don't. Oh crap, come on. I can't do it with one hand. Yes, I can. Ha! Where there's a will, there's a way. Thank you, Jesus. God is good. God is good. I tell you, watch. An hour goes by, it's gonna be like just it's gonna be beautiful out here. Be like, is this real? I'm gonna go sit by those stands. Oh, come on, baby. Sorry, you guys. Technical difficulties. These key fob, Keisha got me. Key fob holders. But yeah, like, that's the squeegee. That's the thing that I'm talking about. And snatched it out of my hand. I mean, it was just horrible. Like, I mean, it was just horrible. Like, I don't care if you know what you're doing or you don't, but okay, don't snatch it out of his. I don't, like I said, the guy that I played tennis with is white. Don't snatch it out of his hand. Don't snatch shit out of nobody's hand. I mean, unless it's your kids or something like that. I don't know, but I don't know. I can tell you with all like honesty, 100%. My mama and dad never did that. They've never just snatched something out of my hand like that. I can never recall that. My right-handed God. I'm gonna tell you this much: my mama and dad didn't have to, cause my dad didn't play, but my mama showed them. Then she showed didn't fucking play. She would just give me a look, and I would know to put whatever I had that I ain't supposed to have. I knew to put that shit down, cause she would give me a look. People need to understand that, just stop fucking with people. I think that can sum it up. Stop fucking with people, because some folks like, well, that ain't racist, that ain't this. Okay, well, if you don't think that, all right. Excuse me, but it'd be hard for you to really, in my opinion, to fully understand that if you're not my race. Now, you can understand it, right? Different races can understand a thing about different races, but you will never fully understand. You will never fully get it. You'll never fully understand. So that's what I'm talking about. Hey, Alvin. Adrian said, okay, so I would have whooped his ass as well. Funny, not funny. Adrian, look, I freaking love you. I love you. I love your realness. And I'm telling you, yo, like, I have to refrain from doing that. And I'm going to tell you why, because I'm not playing. The last time, and Josie and Keisha can tell you this, and my mom was alive then. The last time I got into a fight, I'm not playing. Like, the last time I got into a fight, I definitely, I don't know why I cannot hold on to this Gatorade. The last time I got into a fight, I definitely, I put somebody in the hospital. So I don't like to I don't like to fight. My right-handed guy, I don't like to fight. And I haven't fought in a long time. I don't like to fight. You know how people say, oh, I'm not a fighter, I'm a lover, but I really am a lover. I love on people, I care about people, I save lives for a living. I don't want to fight. Even it's to the point where, like, people are like, well, what about, okay, you defending yourself? Let me tell you, like, I'll shoot your ass in the damn foot. Like, I don't know, I'll try to, like, strangle your ass, you know what I'm saying? Just put you in a headlock. I don't want to be sitting up here fist fighting and shit. I work with my damn hands. I don't need fractures and injuries and all that stuff. These are money makers. These have made me millions. Like, I'm not just saying that, but it really has over the years. I mean, y'all do the math. If I made, my mom died in 2016, back in 2000, I've traveled for over 17 years. And each time that I travel, I've paid back the damn IRS like crazy. I'm talking about $20,000, $30,000 I'm paying back to the IRS. I've made anywhere. One time I hit $310,000 in a year, $280,000 in a year, consistently around 200 some thousand in a year. You know, sometimes it was not so. It wasn't a good year, so I was down to like 160,000. I've worked my ass off. I mean, I was throwing myself into work though, but I've consistently made six figures consistently. Some of my the travel people people that I know that travel say, yo man, T, like, I'm making decent money, 10,000-15,000 in a month, but like, how you make this, how you do this, because you don't apply yourself. You don't want to learn. You don't want to learn open hearts. You don't want to learn transplant. You don't want to learn ortho. You don't want to learn neuro. That's where the money's at. Get to the money maker. Get to the damn bag, and not just get to the bag and just, oh, let me just get all the money. But no, learn your craft, honor your craft, master your craft. So that's why, like, I don't even want to. Nowadays, I don't even give people my recruiter numbers, because I said, they're piss poor. I don't care if it's a beautiful girl. I don't care if it's a cool guy, whatever. I don't care about your personality. I need you to have a great skill set. So many people, so many men and women think that, oh, I can just get around here, maneuver around here because I have the gift of gab. Maybe it's a sexual thing, you know. Some men, some women, they look good. It's they may maneuver through life a little bit easier. That's a real thing. But what happens when that runs out? Because it will. What happens then? Like, what happens when that runs out? I mean, like, I don't understand that. Like, honor the guy, honor your craft, honor it and master it. Like, that's my people say, but what suggestions, what advice you have for people that's trying to do this and trying to do that? Stop trying to. Because people, I'm telling you, y'all, it just irritates me. People come to work to get out of work. Stop coming to work to get out of work. Be attentive. Stop sitting your ass down. Sit down. Take your breaks, but you can't. You shouldn't. You working 10 hours. You working 12 hours. You working 16. Why is it? That's your shift. Why did you work 4 out the damn 12 hours? Why did you work 5 out of 16 hours? How are you working 1 hour out of 10 hours? How are you working 0 out of 8? There's a guy, my right-handed God, Wednesday, my right-handed God. I don't care if you guys call me petty or mean or messy. I took video, not just picture, but video of this man doing shit. And people say, well, Terrence, you wasn't around here 24/7, you don't know, but other people saw the same things throughout the day. So I come into the work in the morning, get there at 10:23. He's sitting down. I do 3 lunches, come back, this man sitting down. I take my lunch, which, you know, I'm walking outside. I'm walking outside. I think maybe I talked to Keisha and Cherry and stuff, and I come back in. Now you in the break room. I didn't see your name on the board at all. I've never seen you even in a case. This man came to work. He works. Now I know he do work 6:30 to 3, and that man didn't scrub his hands that day. And that ain't the only damn time. So many people talk about this. That's a deal too. There are people, that's why I say I don't have fucking friends. Damn sure don't have friends in surgery. Because they talk, they say all this shit behind his back. Oh yeah, he sucks ass. Oh yeah, oh there he goes. He's coming to work, not to do work. Oh, there he goes. Oh, that's just him. I don't know how he gets away with it. Been there for 2 decades, over 2 decades. This man didn't do shit when he first got there. He didn't do shit now. I'm telling you, when he is in the case, and I have to relieve him, my right hand to God, this man does not have things together. He doesn't. It's not me picking. It's just facts. It's me being factual. You don't have your supplies together. One lady was like, I set up this case. She said, oh my gosh, T, you have the most amazing setup I've ever seen, like in all of my travels. And I said, and you know, I can't stand verbal praises. I really can't. So I said, oh, thank you so much. You know, and I'm like, Terrence, smile through the mask, smile with your eyes, like fucking Tyra Banks would say on America's Next Top Model, smile with your eyes. And I'm like, probably looking like Wendy in the motherfucker, because I'm like, ma'am, I don't care to hear that. I don't care to hear that. I mean, I know my shit is neat, but I don't care to hear it. I know some of y'all probably like, man, he's so mean, he's so angry. I'm not angry. I just don't care to hear that shit. I don't care about it. Because at the end of the day, it's like, you know, that same person is being messy. And okay, we'll go to the dude and say, well, your setup is nothing like Terrence. And then they gonna think that I said something. And then I'm gonna have to sit up here and curse somebody ass out. I can't get away from that. That's what I mean by that horn. That horn is sounding right now, and it's blue. And now the skies are, sorry, these mosquito bites. It sounds, but now, I mean, it stopped raining. The sky. Look, you see the sky? Look at the sky. It's cloudy, but look, you see blue skies. I'm like, that thing is so weird. Hey, Nafundu, how you doing? We all should get out of the plantation. It's a free world. Free, we live life to the fullest. Exactly, Michael. You said you're bored. Oh, I hope I've entertained you a little bit with my damn antics and the conversation. Thank you so much, Alvin. You said, our brother, you are right. I appreciate you. Michael said he wanted to say that you look threatening to watch yourself. He's such an ignorant to watch yourself to. He's such an ignorant piece of shit. Honestly, he is. He is. Basically, it's his problem. I'm black. Um, Basically, it's his problem. I'm black. President Trump supporter. Alvin says, "Our brother, how are you doing?" I'm doing well. Look, Terrence, I'm black, and I learned the hard way. You don't have a second chance to childish, but you have a second chance to adulthood. Live your life to fullest. Sometimes ignore it. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. It is. It is. You're absolutely, Michael. You're absolutely right. Ignorance is bliss. No fun. We don't talk no anymore. What do you mean? Yeah, we're talking now. We're talking now. Num Fundu. How are you? Alvin said hello. I got bipolar and schizophrenia. You do, Alvin? Wow. You said exactly. Michael said, change my man. Change my man. Thank God you're okay. Have been a crime scene. Jesus never comes late, always on time. Absolutely. A guardian angel was watching over you. Yeah, you're so right. I really believe that. And to be honest, I think it's my mom. I really do, because I feel her spirit. I did, because my mom is like, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be all right. Don't do nothing crazy. Now my mama would have fucked him up though. That's the irony of it. My mama would have probably not probably, my mama would have fucked his ass up. And she would have fucked up the dude I played tennis with. She would have fucked his ass up. Just for, guilty by association, because you sitting up here telling somebody to bite their tongue, a grown man. Man, sir, I'm older than your son. I'm older than your son. I'm a grown man. I don't care if, it ain't about the money that I make or the car I drive and all this, but I'm a grown ass man. Like, don't tell me what to do. And I ain't telling you what to do. I didn't tell you, you're a professional, you're a dentist. I didn't say, oh my God, you have too much tartar build up on your teeth. Your teeth look atrocious. I'm not telling you what to do with your fucking teeth. Cause I stay in my lane. Would I go to you? Hell to the no. That's just like if I got to go to a barber or something, which I ain't got nobody hair now. But if they ain't got a nice clean beard cut up and this and this and that, or don't look the part, I'm not gonna. You ain't finna cut my damn hair. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. Would you go to a damn general surgeon, and you need open heart surgery? Hell to the no. You gonna go to a damn heart specialist. Because you go to that damn general surgeon, your ass liable to die on that damn table. I'm just keeping it 100. People don't understand, stop, be real with yourself. And don't be afraid to be that person. Don't be afraid to speak up. This could have been a much more better situation. Could have been a worse situation. Crime scene. You would have been the victim. And for what life is so precious, thank God you're okay. I'll give a donation to a local charity. Absolutely. Just mind your own business, Michael. Absolutely. Hey, Dumbo and Nene. Alvin says, hey, Dumbo Nene. Dumbo Nene say, hey, Alvin. Right, bro. Right. Exactly. People gotta mind their business. Like, people out here, I'm telling you, people out here, they doing the most. They're doing the most. It's scary. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not afraid of anything, but it is scary. It's scary in a sense where it's like, okay, wait a second. What possessed you to do that? Or so did you think that you were being helpful? Did you think you were being helpful? Because my deal is let me paint this scenario. I'm not going to tell the guy that I'm playing tennis with that he's doing anything wrong. Okay? I'm not going to say, hey, you're doing that wrong, blah, 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 because I'm going to mind my damn business. Because at the end of the day, the court is going to dry. The court is going to dry. At the end of the day, the court is going to dry. Secondly, if I look at it and it's irritating me so much, y'all can ask my nieces and nephews. I approach them. I say, say Jamon, for instance. We were playing tennis one time, and I was telling him, hey, now I used to be a certified tennis instructor. I have let that certification lapse. But I naturally, I love to teach. I naturally am a coach, you know what I'm saying? But I still approach even my nieces and nephews in the most respectful manner. And that's my nieces and nephews. I say, hey, Jamon. I say, hey, you mind if I tell you something? Yeah, Uncle Terrence, anything. I said, listen, okay, now you got the ball coming to you. You gotta meet the ball. You gotta step out and meet the ball. Now again, this kid is a freaking amazing athlete. I mean, he just did like this huge race with all these kids. He won second place in that, came in second place with I'm talking about hundreds of damn kids, hundreds. It was like a cross country type deal. He's like on the math team. He's doing the football. He just won. They won their first football They won their first football game. I was gonna say match. I'm thinking about tennis. But he's a brilliant kid. All of my nieces and nephews are athletic. All of them like literally are athletic. All of them literally are just like super impressive, very impressive. But they take constructive criticism very well. They listen very well, but also, like I said, with them and Jamon Jr., he's 13, but it's how I approach him. I'm never going to snatch anything out of his hand. I'm never going to make him feel like he doesn't matter. I'm never going to make him feel like he's just a disappointment, a failure. And I promise you, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I'm 38 years old. I'm a grown ass man. And I can sit here on this bench in this park and tell you right now, that man made me feel like I was a piece of shit. I allowed him to make me feel that way. I'm not joking. I allowed him to make me feel that way. It was so discouraging, to say the least. It was so discouraging. And I know people, oh, you can't allow people to make you feel the way. You shouldn't do that and be stronger and stuff. But you guys, that's what it is. Like I'm having to be strong every step of the way, every step of the way, every day, every second. Like this is tiring. It gets tiring because I feel like I shouldn't have to do all of that. I just want to come on here. I want to do my job, and I just want to have fun, be blessed. Be blessed, be highly favored. I don't know why. It's like this. I know I play a sport that's predominantly filled with white people and stuff, but why do we have to go through this? Why does Taylor Townsend? Okay, so she won the match against Ostapenko. Ostapenko called herself apologizing yesterday, but why does it have to be a thing where she's okay? She has no class. She's no class, no education. The girl has degrees. The girl, I mean, a multi-millionaire. Like when she was playing juniors and junior tennis, she won Wimbledon. A black girl from the South won Wimbledon. I mean, as a kid, as a junior, these mosquitoes be tearing my ass up. They come in full force on my ass. I just don't understand it. I don't know why it's like that. That's why I don't have friends, right? Hey, Blessing. Hey, Terrence, chat, and mods getting ready for church. Okay, awesome. Venting, not anger, it's frustration. Thank you, Green. Look. When I tell you, Blessing, I've got a big thing of that rubbing alcohol. I put it on last night because I went walking again. Let me show you how many steps I got, by the way, y'all. And I haven't even got a good workout out here because it rained us out. But right now, I'm at 24,593 steps. Let me show you yesterday. August 30th now, because we're at the 31st now. But because tomorrow's the 1st, tomorrow's Labor Day. But yesterday I got 31,721 steps, and then on the 29th I got 19,246. But that's when my my battery ended up dying on the watch, and I was still walking, and it wasn't calculating. So I feel like I got over 30-some thousand that day, but I know I'm gonna get over 30,000 today because this watch is like at 90-some percent. I'm gonna walk around no matter what. I'm gonna walk around. The courts are wet, but like I said, we're getting some sun. I mean, we're getting a little bit of sunlight, but we got the blue skies and stuff coming out. So hopefully those cumulus clouds kind of go away. But I feel amazing. So I'm gonna continue to walk and stuff, whatever. And I'm not 100%, but I'm not 100% because of all this shit going on, I must say. But I'm not going to allow it to. I'm not. You know what? Thank you, Lord, for growth, because I'm not going to go to Popeyes. I'm not going to go to Popeyes. I'm not going to go to the, like, I'm not going to go to Publix and get the fried chicken. The dozen Hawaiian rolls, the southern style potato salad, the damn baked beans with the meat inside of it, with the extra barbecue sauce. I'm not gonna get that. Look, I did that and I just licked my lips because it sounds so good. I'm not gonna go get it though. We're not gonna eat our emotions. I'm not gonna do that. So I'm telling you, that's how I know I have grown. Growth is real. God is so real. God is in my life. I have grown. I'm drinking my damn water. I'm doing my Gatorades. I'm going to exercise, you guys. And I don't care about the hitting partner. If he gets upset, he's bothered, he want to sit out here for a little while, because my deal is this. You chose to come out here this time. We knew potentially it could rain, but if you want to hit for like 3-4 hours. Well, then why won't you just sit down for a little bit? You can't even sit down. And you can't even have a civilized conversation with me because in the back of your mind, you still thinking about what transpired yesterday. Am I thinking about it? Fuck yeah, that's why I'm talking about it now. But at the end of the day, I can have a conversation. That is the difference between people who are mature and immature. Maturity means that you can have a conversation about something that has irritated you, that pissed you off, but you can still have a conversation without popping off on somebody's ass. I can have a conversation with that man right now with no profanity, all professionalism, and it just be fine. And we could wait and we could weather this rainstorm and could have been out here playing again. But again, what would that entail? Taking that damn squeegee and pushing it off and pushing it to dry the court off, which I didn't know how to do. I mean, blasphemy. So it's ridiculous. But then you vote for him, Terrence. I'm independent. Yes, I did. I voted for Trump. I voted for Trump both times. I voted for Donald Trump both times. I sure did. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I am never ashamed to say that. I'll say it till I'm orange in the damn face. Till I'm as orange as his ass. I voted for him. I sure did. And I've been very pleased both times. Michael says, so your mom is definitely watching you. That's why you have such strong convictions right now, strong emotions about this. Absolutely. That's why I tell my son who's black, if a cop tells you to stop, stop. When I tell you, my mom even told me that, my dad told me that, I'm literally, my mom and dad are angels. Like, even when my mom was alive, my mom was an angel, because I got stopped by the police and I was, I had just got my Pony X on fire. I came back home. I had graduated this time, and I was gonna soon start working full time for Oktibbeha County Hospital, which is now Oktibbeha County Regional Hospital that's in Starkville, Mississippi. So they call it OCH. But it's a bigger facility now. I worked there for 1 year, 12 months, and I traveled, never looked back. I traveled and never looked back. So I say I traveled for 17, but I traveled really for over over 18 years now, almost 19 years I've traveled. I traveled for the duration. I've traveled like pretty much my entire career thus far. But anyway, yes, my mom. So when I got pulled over by the cop, but my mom had already told me this. My dad had already told me this, y'all. And this, even to this day, my registration and my registration and what is it? Insurance card is at the how the visor thing. What the hell am I trying to say? You know how you pull down the damn thing to protect you from the sun? I don't fucking know. But anyway, it's in that, I have, the Denali has a bunch of sliding things by the deal, my Denali is loaded. My Buick is loaded, okay? I love luxurious loaded cars because at the end of the day, you pay for that. It's so funny because when I sit in those fancy leather seats in that damn SUV, but the seats in the Buick are the same leather that's in the NASA spaceships. I kid you not. I swear to God. And when I tell you it's so dangerous, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm about to fall asleep. It is so comfortable. It's so comfortable. Keisha, like, I can't drive your car because I'm gonna run off the road because it's so comfortable, yo. It's so comfortable. So you definitely got to get some good sleep before you get on those seats. But anyway, I'm missing the point. But so it's so funny because I'm talking about these cars, but I had the Pontiac Sunfire, which I love that car. You know, my dad still has it. It has over 300,000 miles on. My dad drive it though. It's just kind of sitting up at the house. But it's a four-door Pontiac Sunfire. 1998 was the year I got pulled over by the cops, and this was back in 2000. Yeah, 2006. I got pulled over by the cops, and I had my mom and dad had already told me, 210 like you driving, put both hands and have the fingers on there and grab that steering wheel. Um, and you make contact, and you be polite, you be courteous, and here's the deal, like my mom is like none of those things. My mom has punched a cop. In high school, she was expelled. She did get her education though, but she was expelled because back then they called it a swirly, I guess. She put this girl was bullying, right? And yeah, and like my mom was a senior. She was a senior. The girl was bullying, and she flipped the girl upside down and put her head in the toilet and flushed the toilet, and they expelled her. The girl was just like, the family was erratic and all that shit. Of course, I was not even thought of then. But what my mom told me, what my grandma told me, because my grandma, I was as I got older and stuff, and obviously, I knew my grandma on my mom's side. I didn't know my grandma on my dad's side, but I didn't know my granddad on my mom's side, and I didn't know my grandma on my dad's side. But I knew my granddad on my dad's side. But anyway, that's just so interesting how that worked out. That's why I say some people are so blessed to have their grandparents, and respect everybody. I don't care. Respect the kids, respect everybody. I feel like until you're being disrespected, but I try my best to respect everybody. But yes, she did. My grandma told me that, oh yeah, your mama, that's what the hell she did. She was bad. She was bad. But she was bad, but she didn't bother nobody. My mom, what is that old show that I love? Was it The Finisher with Queen Latifah? No, The Equalizer. It wasn't The Finisher, but it was a running joke with Keisha and even some of her friends. They would call because they knew, because my mom would snap on teachers, and hell, she would. My mama didn't play. My mama was not playing. My dad was definitely the one that was the peacemaker. My mom brought her peacemaker, legit, to the point where she got arrested and went to jail. Yeah, I could tell you some stories. My mama was about that life. My mama protected her children. My mom really raised us very well. Like, we're all successful individuals, even if it wasn't. It's not even about the money that we make, which we all make great money. It's not about that. But it's just the fact that, okay, you know what? We know how to conduct ourselves. And as I told you, when that man came up on me and just grabbed the freaking, squeegee, if I'm in the wrong, I'm in the wrong. But he literally came up and grabbed that. And I felt like it was just completely not okay. Like, very unacceptable. But so, what was I gonna say? But yeah, so that's how she raised me. That's how my dad raised me. I didn't have any issue that night. Did he give me a ticket because I did like a California roll? But I was gonna say they were my guardian angels, because my mom and dad pulled up, but they knew, because my dad had scanners all in the car. He had scanners all at that time. Where were we? We were in a house. I want to say EJ Quick Stop. We was on Bell Avenue. My dad, to this day, y'all, I'm telling you, it's so irritating. I go in the house, and my dad has scanners everywhere. And I'm telling you, my dad is at places, to this day, my dad's going to be 71, Lord willing, September 25th. This man will be on the scene before the damn cops, y'all. I'm not kidding. my dad has saved people from burning homes and all that stuff. He was given a key to the city and all that from the mayor. Like my dad has done a lot of great things. My mom has too, but my dad literally has done a lot of great things. But my mom and dad were there, pulled up, and they ain't say nothing to me. They ain't say nothing to the officer. They pulled up and parked on the side, and Keisha was like, okay, well, I think it was their presence. That's why he didn't do anything. I said, Keisha, I'm gonna say this. I said, no, I did exactly what my mom and dad, taught us. We never had issues with those with cops and stuff. Like, I mean, has it been some racism? Hell yeah. I've been pulled over and stuff a lot of times, and they can't tell me why they pulling me over. They ask me where I'm going, and I'm like, okay, like sometimes I'm going to I told them where like it can be to the Cheesecake Factory, it can be to the tennis, like to the tennis club, and you know, and that was when I must say that I was getting pulled over. I haven't been pulled over in a long time since I've been in more expensive cars and specialty license plate with tennis and this and it's funny because it's like so many people pull up, like even white folks, and pull up beside me after they've been behind me, and they do like a double take, and it's like, oh, is that a Negro in that car? Is that a Negro driving that? Like I'm telling you, I really feel like that's what they're doing. And people can be like, oh wow, Terrence, you're just picking your OCD. I am. I'm very paranoid, but I'm telling you, I know what I know. If you know it, you know it. I'm not stupid. I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid. But again, judging isn't edible. We all judge. But I can tell you right now, somebody can come across here and they have. And like this one woman came in this Tesla Cybertruck. It was bad as fuck. Had rims on it. Blacked out like damn Spider, not Spider-Man, like Batman. Fucking woman get out. This woman about 80 something years old. 80 some damn years old. What I had respect for her is she looked crippled as hell, but she parked in a regular parking spot. I said, I'll be damned. But you would never think that this grandma, hell, probably great grandma, great. I'm sure that woman old as and just her gait and everything was just like very slow and whatever. But she pulled up in that damn Tesla truck. Why would I think that there's some type of young excuse me? Why would I think it's some type of young guy, young woman driving it? I don't need to. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter what people driving this stuff. That's what I'm saying. If you mind your business, you stay out of trouble. You stay out of trouble. Okay, because like for instance, a couple kids walking up, I don't know, they siblings are not walking up and going to the baseball field, and one kid is swinging, one kid is throwing, and they coming with they are dressed to impress. They look like professional little league players, and they are god awful. I mean, god awful from what I can see. But I could come to the tennis court, like when I was smaller and stuff. The racket Keisha got me that racket from, I want to say, Kmart. It wasn't Walmart, it was Kmart. And I'm coming with my racket, and it's like I don't have it restrung. Didn't have money for that. Coming with different like clothes, like didn't have no type, like I have like I'll still come with just not stuff that's not matching, but I'm saying a shirt got a hole in it, my shoe kind of the sole it doesn't have that much sole left on the shoe, and I just didn't look like a tennis player. I was already like super big, right, and black, so I don't look like the tennis player. But what did I do? I beat every damn kid on the damn court that damn day. In those days, as they progress, I'm telling you, I don't have to lie about this. Hallelujah! I don't have to play about this because I know how good I am. I know how great I am. I know how wonderful even I used to be, and I'm gonna get back to that level. I'm not even the level that I used to be at. Why? Because okay, I have a whole damn career. Surgery takes the majority of my time, but that's why I said I'm not going to do a lot of extra stuff because I want to get out here. I want to get back to playing. I want to walk. I want to be energized and energetic. The money is going to be there. I'm saving and planning and all that good stuff, but the money's going to be there. But even if it's not, okay, that's when I will go without. my mind has changed, and I thank God for it. And I think mindset. I think changing the mindset is changing your life, in my opinion. God will always challenge you. Trust His process. Um, he makes no mistakes. The question is, what made him trigger you? Then work on that. Absolutely. Hey, Josie the Truth. Thanks for coming in, my beautiful sister. I love you so much. Amanda Miller said, I hate bullies. Amanda, I'm not going to lie. I don't hate anything or anybody. I really dislike them and stuff, whatever. I'm not even going to say, oh, they can just go kill themselves, but I don't hate anybody. I don't really use that word at all. That's not in my terminology. Well, that's not in my vocabulary, and I don't use the terminology, but I can understand what you're saying. I definitely get what you're saying. But yeah, I just, because in my situation, like, I feel like what ends up happening, like, if I were to say that, I'm speaking about Terrence again. I'm speaking about me. Me, myself, and I is all I got in the end, and what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry, talk about. Now on, I'm gonna be my own best friend. Uh, okay, come on now. So me, I'm talking about me. So when I feel like because I used to say that, and when I feel like when I do that, I'm really putting back out, I'm putting out a bunch of hate, and I want to refrain from doing that. So I don't speak like that. I'm not trying to tell nobody how to speak. You look, your ass hate bullies, continue to hate them damn bullies. But I'm just saying, I do word things differently, and I try my best to I try my best to, think things through a little differently. But at the end of the day, like, even with that guy, like, doing that and stuff, whatever, like, there's been times where people come on the court and disrespectful or yelling or just being obnoxious. They hit a ball over to my way. I hit the ball back to them. My ball gets over onto their court. They don't hit it back to me. But I'm not going to curse these people out because of that. When you invade my space, my privacy, my space, and you make me feel like, okay, like that, or like I have to protect myself, I'm gonna curse your ass out. But even then, that's not the first thing that I do. If that's the first thing I do, I would not be successful here on YouTube or in my career. I would not be successful. I can guarantee you that. If that was the first thing that I go to, oh hell no. I'm telling you, I would never be successful. So I know for a fact that's not the first thing that I go to. It's not. And Damo Nini George said, Amanda, I agree. I used to get bullied since kindergarten school. Isn't that horrible? Who am I speaking now? Is this Damo or Nini? But Damo and Nini, like, I'm so sorry. Like, that's terrible. No one has time for that. None of us should be bullied. People are fucking sick, yo. People are sick. Nobody should be bullying nobody. Like I said, I was bullied by my own damn aunt. She my ass in front of everybody. I mean, think about that. I'm telling you. And I was a fat ass goddamn kid. She wiped my ass in front of everybody. And I had grown people shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. I know people like, okay, Terrence, this is too much information, but it is what the fuck it is, I keep it 100. Yeah, okay. Well, you definitely understand. Jesus Christ. He probably looking at the foot, because he looking this way. I say, Terrence, stop. He probably looking at the baseball field. Just like that, I'm about, like, not about to snap off, but I was just gonna say, what the fuck are you looking at? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just have to calm down. Calm down. Calm down. It's okay. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. It's always gonna be okay. But you said, yeah. Worst part, it's a family, absolutely, and sometimes that's the worst thing of it, because you leave from school, and you go to a toxic environment, which is your family, So that's why I say I thank God for my dad, my mom, my sisters. I never felt like it was toxic, but definitely like some of the extended family members for sure. I don't want to say a phobia because I'm not afraid, right? But I don't like going to reunions, be it high school reunions or, family reunions. I don't like that. because I feel like it's almost like it's a popularity contest. I never like that. I don't like to be in that position. Um, I mean, even with school, I mean, like I said, there are some successful people in my class. I graduated in '05. A lot of successful people. Um, but I definitely don't. I just don't like to deal with that. I don't like to the comparison and all that contrast and comparison. I don't like that type of stuff. Like I don't think that's really what life is about. And people just want to be nosy and all that stuff. And I like I said, I got the family who. I mean, everybody probably got this. I mean, I'm telling you, yeah, I'm I can tell you some stories that probably later time um, that would just shock the hell out of you. I mean, but again, I know y'all got some stories of your own about family, and it being a story, it's not a lie. It's the truth. It's for sure the truth. But it's sad though. It's sad what goes on in people's heads and their mind. See, the sun is kind of back out. I mean, it's kind of cloudy over there, but probably could take that squeegee and at least and I'm gonna take the squeegee and clean the backboard court up and maybe hit on that. Um, you said right. Hey Nunu, thank you for that, Nunu. Thank you for the floating heart. I appreciate that, Nunu. Thank you so much. Nunu says, "Hey, Pusha T and everyone, Nunu, a channel member, a channel member. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, you guys. I donated. I donated. So wait, I'm getting a text. I apologize, you guys. One moment. One moment. Sorry. I feel like I'm gonna lose everybody now. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry. 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 Um. Thank you again, Push T. You're welcome. Absolutely. So I did. I gifted 20 members, and y'all know periodically I'll just continue to gift. But I love that. I thought that was pretty awesome. And I know Nunu, you became a member. You were gifted one. Um, AV Squad was gifted one. A lot of you guys were gifted one. So I appreciate y'all so much. Thank y'all. I'm sorry. I be getting text messages. I apologize, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me see. Chat filter. All the messages. But I hope y'all doing well. I hope everybody's doing well. Oh, Nunu, my day is going well. So I got to the court here. I don't know if you can see, but it rained. And so now the sun kind of trying to come out, but it's still that cloudy. It may fucking rain again. But anyway, I was like hoping that I hit a lot more, but I'm gonna like no matter what, rain or not, I'm gonna still walk around, and I know I'm gonna tackle 30,000 steps minimum today. Um, and but yeah, the guy that I hit, like his energy was off. He had a it was off. It was energy was like very lackluster. I mean, not like it used to be. And so I said, I think what ended up happening, he still feels some kind of way about what transpired yesterday. And I'm almost like, I really think that's really what happened. Um, oh, that sucks. I hope your day. I hope you get to play some tennis. Thank you so much. By the grace of God. But I played a lot of tennis yesterday, even with all the craziness and stuff. I did hit for 3 hours, so that was a blessing. That was a blessing. Thank you, thank you so much. Thank you for the 100, and thank you for the floating heart. Thank you for the gifts. I appreciate that. I appreciate those gifts. Thank you so much. That's great. Thank you, Nunu. Nunu, how you are? How you are? How are you, Nunu? How you feel? How you been? How has everybody been? How you doing, Damo Nini? Alvin, are you still here? How are you? I got somebody emailing me saying What is up with you and Alvin? I said, ain't nothing up with me and Alvin. Well, you were going off. I said, okay, and your point. I'm gonna hold everybody accountable. If and then if I'm your friend and if you're my friend and if you're like a real supporter and I'm supporting you and a real supporter of you, I feel like we can be honest with each other. That's the problem with people. People are afraid to be honest with people that they love because they feel like, oh, they're gonna get mad and not love me anymore. Well, then if they do that, they didn't love you from the beginning. Am I right or am I right? Because I know damn well I'm not wrong. Fight me if I am. Like, I don't understand that. Why can't people be real with each other? That's why I said, please don't come to esoteric kind of thing, because I am not like the others. Like I said, don't go to Peach McIntyre's, don't go to Latrice Allen, don't go to Black Rambo. Like, don't go to I can say Kicking with the Rooks. Don't go to these channels if you ain't ready for realness. Don't go to these channels if you ain't ready for realness. Don't go to Is Gamma. Don't go to these channels if you're not ready for realness. Josie the Truth. Hell, the truth is in her name. Don't go to her channel if you ain't ready for realness. Now, if you ready for some realness, if you ready for some fun, if you ready for a good time, go to those channels. Go to Josie the Truth. Go to Is Gamma's World. Go to Get Your Big Ass Up. Go to Kick It With the Rooks. Go to Loving Me Tracy Anderson. Go to Latrice Allen. Go to Peach McIntyre. I don't care what nobody say. Oh my gosh, well, so-and-so don't like her. Or so-and-so don't like him. Or so-and-so don't like this. Or she say this. He say this. They cuss. They do this. That's not the point. The point is they're real. They're speaking their truth. They're real in their truth. Understand that your truth may not look like that person's truth. No two people gonna have the same, vibes like to the 100%. No two people are. I've always said that even twins are different. Identical, okay, because fraternal don't even look alike, but we're talking about identical. Even they are different. They have differences. Nobody is the same. No two people are the same. Everybody has a different DNA. Everybody has a different physical makeup. Everybody does. Even though we have doppelgangers and people who look like us and this and this and that and act like us, I am my mama's twin. I am. But I'm telling you guys, I know for a fact I am different. Now I know damn well it say 240. What? We hit you up on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah. So Dumbo Needy, on Facebook, y'all hit me up on Facebook. Well, I can tell you this much. I can't even get it to my Instagram. I cannot get it to my Instagram. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm sorry. I mean, but I'm not gonna say I gave up, but I'm not going to be stressed about it. I have reached out and all that stuff, and I cannot get into Instagram. That is so weird. Ooh. But Facebook, now, come on. I'm on Facebook now. Y'all can Facebook message me and all that. I'm on Facebook because I know Tina, she does, and a lot of people do. That's how I talk. Of course, I'm on the phone with Hey Cherry Hey and I was like, let me not lie. And Tracy, Love Me Tracy Anderson and stuff. But we still also communicate through Facebook. I'm still hurt, but I'm trying to make it through. You will. That's awesome. I really do love your strength, Nunu. You said facts. We are okay. Nene was trying to text you, but you changed your number. But she had a mini stroke and has a small tumor and high blood pressure. Wow. Well, y'all are in my prayers. Nunu says, Pusha T, keep it real, just like you wanted to hash out that situation out with me and old girl. Yeah, she never responded because she guilty. Wow, that's crazy though. Like, honestly, and I know people like, okay, now YouTube is glitching. I'm for real, y'all. If you're in here, give me a thumbs up, please. And if you can do it on another device, thumbs up the video, damn it. But definitely, I don't know. I was just trying to I want to hash out any type of indifference because I don't know elephants in the room. I don't know shit. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm telling you, I just don't, y'all. I'm different. I really am, and I might need help. I might need professional help. But at the end of the day, I know when you got, I want y'all to know when you come here, I'm going to be real. I'm going to hold everybody accountable. Like, we all have a sad story. We all have situations we going through. But at the end of the day, we have to keep pushing. I keep telling y'all, when my mom laid across that bed, when my cousin, her niece came, my cousin Louise, I love her so much. She's so awesome. I still call her the angel of death. I mean, just an amazing. She's an amazing woman, amazing mom, wife. She's just incredible, amazing cousin. That woman came and she had told my mom that that her mom had passed on, passed away, and my mama cried. She was on that bed. I remember it. I mean, it was tears. She was sad. But she got up through that. She's like, Joe, let's go. I share that story because we gotta keep going. And what her mama would have wanted her to just lay down there and ball up like a baby for 2 years, become a recluse, not get your health and not protect yourself by getting your health in check, letting your kids just starve, not registering them for school, not picking them out clothes, not loving them, not loving yourself, just eating yourself into a coma and like, no. Her mama would have kicked her ass like my mama would kick my ass if I allow myself to go into that. So that's why I'm not. And Antonio, as he came to me in dreams, he said, "What are you doing? Play." He was like, "Get back on that tennis court." Because I stopped when he passed away. When he committed suicide, I stopped playing tennis. Tennis is my life. It's just my life. Tennis is my life. I love this sport. I was talking to the guys who were playing in a wheelchair, and I said, if God ever so had it to where I just can't walk or whatever, I said, I'm gonna have to learn how to play in this wheelchair. I said, I commend y'all. Like, they have those, like the paraplegics and these Special Olympics and stuff. And I'm like, these people, yeah, it definitely is special. It's special, freaking amazing. Because, oh my gosh, do you realize like the energy it takes? And they're playing just as fast as they're playing like professional. Like, they're not, like, they're fast. So that's very commendable. The upper body strength is like relentless, but it's just like I saw on, like, this was on my Facebook feed because I remember it. The woman who she doesn't have any legs and she has like 3 babies. I want to say triplets. This woman cares for her 3 babies with her freaking feet. Like, she cooks. Lord, I just gotta. I gotta go for a walk. I'm telling you, when I see these stories, and it ain't no damn clickbait, it's real. When I see these stories, I am just flabbergasted in the most impressive way. Like, I'm telling you, God is so incredible, and He will always make a way. But you gotta put the effort in. Because she didn't just learn how to sit up here and maneuver things and do things with her feet like that, just, okay, out of the womb. She knew she wanted to be independent, and she had to do it. And it's like, wow, think about that. You got animals that, they have legs and 4 legs or this or that, and they use this. They use this, or a part of their brain, like us as humans, we don't. But imagine just having that ability to tackle in and double down and really start using parts of your brain that allows for you to learn and adapt to things, your situations and circumstances around you. That's impressive. That's a very impressive thing, and it's not easy. So I just commend people like that, and for me, it's such a huge inspiration. It's a huge inspiration. I think it's amazing. It's amazing. It's okay. I like that about you because you keep it 100. I'm telling you, I have to. Bessie L, hey, hello. Thank you. Damo Nini's Joy says, thanks. You're most welcome. T-Law says, you're very uplifting and funny. I love your content. I subscribed a while ago. Sent by Peach. Thank you so much. That just made my day. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love Peach. I love that freaking woman. Peach McIntyre is like, And she is so awesome. She's so freaking dope. She's so beautiful inside and out, and she's such an incredible, like, we all know. I feel like she's an incredible mom. She's an incredible wife. She's an incredible friend. She's an incredible everything. Right? She's phenomenal. But I think the thing with that I just cannot like, I just can't stop thinking about it is that the that hunger of like never failing. She is never gonna fail. Like even when she doesn't succeed with things, she still doesn't fail because her mindset is so strong. She cries through it, she laughs through it, she dances through it, she jokes through it. She might eat a little something, through it. I love her. I love when she goes to Starbucks and she get like the is it the chocolate chip like croissant that she gets? Like I think that's what it is. And she got me. I didn't know nothing about. I want to say well, both Panera Bread and Dunkin' Donuts have those egg whites things, and the kids love that. And so I started eating them, and they're really good. They're really good. Like they're delicious. But I started eating them myself. But yeah, like things like that. I mean, it's so amazing. Like it's just thank you so much, and that means a lot. Thank you so much, T Law. I appreciate you for saying that. That that really just made my day. I appreciate that. Thank you. Um. Oh, sorry. You said Amanda says amen to that. Hey, Sonia Whitney. Hello. Oh, thank you for coming in. Um. Nunu said, "Hey, Sonia. Sonia's also a channel member. Like I said, guys, I donated 20 channel memberships, and I am so elated. I love donating that. I love it. In a way, it's like it supports my channel, but it also gives. So I love that. I think it's a win-win for everyone. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. But some of it, like some of you guys have been channel members already and stuff, but like I said, I did donate. So for those of you, some people are like, oh my gosh, I got this, I got that. Well, you were donated, a membership. E Money on the Beat says, when I see them stories, it motivates me to the max. You better believe it. It was one on there, the blind guy cooking. I said, he cooking. And I'm in my head like, this is staged. But then I went deep. I like to go outside of social media and really like start to do my own little research. Some people may say I'm a private investigator. But I'm like, oh my gosh, he was on Dr. Phil. He was on Oprah. These people are incredible. Y'all, it's a bunch of incredible people. Just like these awesome people in this live stream. You guys are incredible. E Money on the Beat. Bro, I don't think I've never heard a bad beat from your ass, okay? You always on the beat. And don't think that I don't be listening. I love it, man. You're so incredible. You're so incredible, so talented, naturally gifted. Life with Andrea J and family, you are so dope. You're amazing. I'm going to tell you why you're so amazing, Life with Andrea J and family. You're battling a sick evil disease, and you're battling it with a smile on your face. I think you're remarkably beautiful. I say the same thing about Tashana. I want to be very, very clear. Life with Tashana. You guys are so impressive. You guys inspire me to keep going. Literally, and I'm not just saying this. Like when I want to probably knock somebody in their damn esophagus, I do think about y'all. I do think about my nieces and nephews too, but I think about you guys as well. All the things that you're going through, and that you still have that tenacity and that grit to just keep going is just most impressive. And thank you so much. He lost. I agree. Thank y'all. Dumbo Nini's Joy said they want her to get the spinal tap. I don't know. I'm not sure about it. Dumbo Nini's Joy, like I'm not sure it myself. And like I know I'm in the medical field and stuff, whatever. But I would love for what I tell everybody. Please get second, third opinions and pray about it. Honestly, I wouldn't know. I would not know. I tell everybody that. But please get those opinions. Get more opinions, because one is just not enough. Like, let me just, for instance, both my sisters would have complications in certain things, and I would tell them, I would say, hey, well, you know what? just get more opinions, and both of them did not have to have surgeries that particular time, so at the end of the day, like, it's just about doing the research yourself and really, like I said, double down on life, you know what I'm saying, like, really take it seriously. But I know you do, I know y'all do take it seriously. Hey Lexi. Yeah, I'm pressing all these wrong buttons. I hope on time nobody this phone is so sensitive. I think it probably got wet. Lexi said, "Hey Diva, I'm back." Thank you so much, Lexi. I appreciate you, Lexi. I know you be in there when I be dancing. You're like, I'm gonna miss this Diva when I scroll. I just appreciate you so much, Lexi. God bless you. Sonia Whitney says, "Thank you. You're most welcome." Rich City 1000, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. You're a channel member. That is so dope. I love that. I love that. You guys, channel member or not, don't, if I donated or not, and you became a channel member, now don't feel pressure to have to come in here every time, but I appreciate you guys dropping in and saying hello. I appreciate that so much. I'm so elated that it does give an opportunity for other people to get to become a member. That's why I said, if you guys don't join on your own, just keep subscribing to me, keep coming, keep watching and all that, because it's a good chance you might still become a member, because I'm gonna always donate. I will always donate. I am in the works of, like, probably donating 100 channel members and stuff, and maybe that's like a early pre-celebration for my birthday. My birthday's on November 30th. I'm in the works of doing a lot of different things. I'm looking at another car. I was telling Trace, I was like, I'm looking at this Escalade. I don't know, but whatever happens, you guys will know. I'm not just gonna, like, broadcast everything, but I might do a short with the Denali and the Escalade and the Buick, and in the background. Who knows? I know this. I'm just living life. I'm trying my best to live it right. I'm trying my best to do right by people. I'm never gonna invade other people's damn privacy or their space, unlike what happened here yesterday and stuff. I try my best to just, like, like I said, just say to myself, and this is how that looks. I just don't want any smoke. So therefore I'm not gonna bring any smoke. But thank y'all so much. Okay, again, thank you so much, Nunu. I appreciate you so much, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go and attempt to dry off this court. All right. With the squeegee that I know how to use, okay? And I'm gonna charge my phone up in the process of that. I'm gonna grab my stuff out the car. Actually, I'm gonna start making my way back there now, and I'm gonna see you guys off, okay? I appreciate y'all for being in here. I cannot believe that it's saying there many people in here. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Look, I'm impressed. I'm happy. I'm not trying to stress about it and stuff, but I do think that people come in, and I must say, like, I was looking at Nick Nimitz one day, and I'm like, he got 100 and some people in there, but I'm like, why he only got 10 likes? People don't want to give thumbs up anymore. That's so shady. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. But anyway, I definitely appreciate you all. I genuinely appreciate you all. You guys are so amazing, so dope. You're just incredible people. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for loving on me. Thank you for listening to me through the good and bad. Because, like I said, I try my best to just come on here and be real. And sometimes it can probably look real ugly, but it's me being real. I don't look at myself as a rude person, but I look at myself as a real person. I don't even want to give a conjunction, but that's just what it is. And some people just they can't stomach that. They don't understand the difference. And I don't know. I can't help you. But thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate you all. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. Again, T-Law, like I said, you made my day with that comment. Wow, that is so amazing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking my content. I know it's all over the place, but I look at my channel as lifestyle, niche, I should say, and I'll be at work, dancing. I'll be snapping on somebody, and when I snap, it's like, okay, I'm trying to educate. It's not me just going into work and just yelling at people. Like, no, guys, get off your ass and let's get it done. So we can all sit on our ass. And even then ain't gonna sit on my ass, but let's get it done. It takes a village, you know. Tennis just takes me. Okay, that's why I love it. But no, surgery definitely takes a village for sure. Absolutely. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for all that you do. You guys are amazing. Love and appreciate you all. I will talk to y'all later. All right. Have a blessed one. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Bye.